audio animatronics, the future of theme park entertainment. Whether it's musical sea life or 50-foot dragons, animatronics entertain the audience, bringing storytelling to a whole new level. These highly sophisticated characters work off the use of hydraulic animation to simulate their lifelike movement to the audience.
Audio animatronics?
Right, audio animatronics.
The first animatronic was built by Walt Disney Imagineering in the early 60s. Since then, animatronics have advanced in their technology with the help of some of the most creative minds in the world, such as one I bring to you today. Today, I present to you a man that changed the theme park industry by exploring technology and encountering new ways to excite their guests. Inspired by many Disney attractions, Garner Holt knew from a young age that he wanted to work on amusement park rides for the rest of his life. At the age of 14, Garner built a homemade haunted house in his backyard. A local mall read about Garner's haunted house in the newspaper and asked if he could build one for the San Bernardino Mall the following year. With an investment from his parents, Garner bought a burnout construction trailer and turned it into Garner's Haunted House and Mystery. Shortly after, a mall in Orange County asked if he could build one for the local city mall too. In 1976, Garner wanted to make something relatable to the Abraham Lincoln animatronic at Disneyland. With some scrap wood lying around, he created an Uncle Sam figure that would give a speech about the United States of America. He displayed his figure at a local mall and got a basic understanding for robotics. He sent a clip of the figure to Walt Disney Imagineering, and some workers came out to his house in San Bernardino to see it. Garner tested out of high school at the age of 16 and founded Garner Holt Productions in the summer of 1977. For the next decade, Garner had no employees and continued to explore deeper into the world of robotics. Like all dreamers, Garner wanted to do the impossible. Garner's next idea was to create an animatronic character that would appear to be riding a unicycle in midair. His name was Wendell. Wendell was the first of his kind and gave people a taste of what Garner could create. MGM Grand Adventures theme park in Las Vegas saw the Wendell animatronic and hired Garner to create the figures and effects for the largest ride in the park. At the time, Garner still had no workers and would hire his friends and family to help out. Garner successfully completed the task, and the chairman of MGM Grand Adventures referred him to many casinos and attractions on the Strip. Garner had another big break when Chuck E. Cheese placed an order for around 400 new animatronic figures for the popular restaurant chain. In 2001, Garner Holt Productions created an animatronic Jack Skeleton for the Haunted Mansion holiday at Disneyland. This was a huge deal for Garner because the Haunted Mansion was an attraction that inspired him to do what he does today. Also, it showed that him and his company could match Disney standards. Today, there is almost 500 Garner Holt Production figures in each of the Disney parks. Garner's story is a story of exploration, exchange, and encountering new ways to bring stories to life. So the next time you experience an exciting attraction, I hope you think of Garner and his outstanding team.
You know, this seems like an appropriate place to do a little story about Garner Holt because he always was such a great admirer of Disney and Disney animation, and of course always wanted to be part of the animation team. When that didn't happen, he did something even better, and that is he created his own company. You think about that, someone that young as Garner was at the time, striding out on his own and creating something that's turned out to be the premier house of creating animated figures and other special effects, etc., for projects all around the world. You've got to say this is a great entrepreneur, and we all admire you for it.
We're fortunate that we get to work in an industry where our guests have such passion for the product and experiences we deliver. With that comes with an obligation that the partners we choose to work with have equal or greater passion. That is certainly true of Garner Holt, and it's true of his team. We've been very fortunate to work with them at Knott's and look forward to working with them for many years to come.
Garner, your story is an inspiration, and your workshop is fantastic. And everything you create there is a work of art, especially what you did for the Radiator Springs Racers. You really brought our characters to life, and I want to thank you for that.
Congratulations, Garner, for finding the way to blur the line between work and play.